Assalamu alaikum. Let me begin by you guys. Let's just, this is going to be a little technical. First, let's just get some little ground rules going on. Anybody who does not understand English, सिर्फ उर्दू में बात करनी है तो ये बताइए मुझे पहले से. No? We're good? Just English? Because we're doing this for the cameras. This is strictly English. So just in case if I slip and start speaking Urdu, just stop me, please. Okay? And I really need you to stop me because we wasted a little video in Bradford because of this very reason. Gee, so are we waiting for somebody or should we just begin? Anybody? Know anyone who's coming? Yeah, ruk jao main. Okay. Very quiet crowd. Gee, so let me introduce this and then I'm going to go straight to you guys so that I would know why you guys are here and who was forced to come here and who came in on his own accord. Okay? So this is going to be a little technical. This is a thesis. We are actually going literally to every part of the world with this thesis. This thesis is for, who's the youngest stat boy? What's his name? How do you spell that? And the boy next to him, what's his name? Yeah, so let's just talk about the kids, okay? How do you spell that?
Come on, go ahead.
M-U-H. I can't get it.
It's one of the Allah's name.
Muhaymin, yeah, Muhaymin, yeah, okay. Muhaymin, so Abdul Muhaymin, okay. So how old are you, Muhaymin? 14. And you're born here? You like it here? Okay. I'm gonna try and talk to you a lot today, okay? A lot. So Muhaymin, you one of the shy types? Or you want to talk?
He's really shy. He's really shy.
Uh-huh. Okay, but we'll still talk, okay? And from the girls, who's the 15, 12, 13-year-old girl here? Anyone? Brought any? How old is she? How old are you? You're 15? What's your name? Seriously, what kind of, okay, how do you spell that?
M-A-I-R-A.
Myra. Okay, Myra, you're 15, okay? Mohammed, you 15 too? 14? You look half the size. You look like 8. Okay, so there's a very, very serious request I'm going to put in, okay? And I'm going to be putting this request about 50 odd times, maybe even more. And I must throw caution to especially the ladies here, because since Mohammed is 15 or Myra or less, so most of the focus obviously goes towards the mommies. So I'm going to be putting you on the spot a lot. Okay, and I'm going to be asking questions, what are you up to, so that you can actually map up. Let me show you a little bit so that you can understand. Oh, this one. I got to learn this.
Down arrow.
There is no down arrow. Oh, yeah. Here you go. Let me just show you a little bit so that you can understand. This is going to be a little on the kids. Yes, ma'am. I can listen. I hear you. Bole? Sound. Yes.
Sound.
Oh, really?
Yeah, really. The sisters on the back, they can't hear.
Really?
Indeed.
You cannot hear me? You cannot hear me? You couldn't hear me before? Oh, this is going to be tiring. Yeah.
Koi duty, anybody you want? Someone?
To hold this microphone?
Yeah, honestly.
Really?
I've done it for him.
And you let her?
I will,
What, you had no choice? What do you mean you had no choice? There was a human being standing like this? Okay, this is why I'm here, okay? This is why I'm here. This is why I'm here. This. Once I open this, and by that time, if you don't understand why I'm up, you open this, it's going to be too late, okay? So once we are at this part, and I'm here very, very, in about 40 minutes from now, We're going to be cruising through this slide. Okay. You can take this slide. You have to take pictures. I mean, you want to take pictures for your own self. Yeah, I'm going to give you. Don't you already have these slides? No? Don't you have a group where you're all connected? Okay, so what we can do is we can actually make that group right now, okay? While we are here, not right now, but while you guys are here. So that I can send you this, not just this, but I've been needing a lot of tasks from parents to be done on the kids, especially on this. So I will be following up. Most of the time, Pakistanis and Indians are given a task. Nobody does it. So this time, all I can do is just follow up, eh? Yeah? What's your name? Maisha? I can follow up, that's all I can do, right? I mean, I can come back to England and try and ask, but, who's going to be here again, right? So it's all about us taking ownership of our own purpose. So before I go to this and this, okay, I'm going to prepare you to understand this. I'm going to actually prepare you. You're going to be living as very competent psychologists and biologists and whatnot. But most of all, you're going to be going out as totally different Muslims. Okay? See, the contention right now is, and I'll prove it to you, don't worry, that we have been fed a totally wrong definition of Islam. Myra? Wrong definition of Islam. Okay? No, I mean it. I'll prove it to you. Okay? And if you have you read the Seerah of the Prophet ﷺ? Maya, come on. 15? Do you know the Prophet ﷺ's story in the whole life story? Have you ever read a book about it? Would you remember the name of any book? Really? Anybody else? Yeah. Yeah, but that's for kids. That's for 8-year-olds. Okay, listen, first of all, we need to read about the Prophet ﷺ. Trust me, you cannot understand the Quran. I guarantee you, you cannot understand the Quran if you have not read the Prophet ﷺ's Seerah. Okay? And somehow this was not told to us. I don't know why. I mean, it's common sense. We should, by some age, we guessed it ourselves. But it was supposed to be told, Muhammad, at your age. Actually, you're right, you're old. When you were 10, somebody should have told you. Do you want to understand the Quran? Do you really want to understand the Quran? Really? Why? Really? Think about it. Why? And what would that do? Say what now? What is that knowledge going to do? Better people. Oh, see, that's where I'm going to start. Okay, anybody have any question that you guys are sitting on right now before I start this? Anybody? Well, yes, sir. Because this is going to be a little on the bumpy side, right? If it's too technical, don't worry. I'm going to break it down for you. Don't worry. Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Hey,
Oh, sorry.
are we doing the kids? They prepared the questions. The kids.
Their own questions?
On Seerah.
They have their own. Kids have their own questions. They already have questions. Somebody gave you. Where is it?
These four.
You have questions.
Yeah.
Why didn't you tell me that before? Who's the kid who has questions? You have questions? Yes? No? Yes? Yes? Why don't you say it? You have, okay, so you had a question before.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I wanted to ask that why did Allah chose Isa alayhi salam for the global governance and to conquer the world and to bring every household under the law of Islam rather than Prophet Muhammad himself who was given the verse Al-Yawma akmaltu lakum deenakum wa atmamtu alaykum ni'mati wa raditu lakum.
Anybody understand, everyone understands the question? The last of the last kingdom is for Isa ibn Maryam, eh? You know that, right? We all believe that, right?